Is it a bad time?
No, bad time for my daughter, never.
Right.
Good to see you. You just missed Curtis. He was just here, and he was singing your praises about your piece in the Herald.
Well, I'm glad he liked it, but it wasn't my piece. The Herald did give me a byline, but all I did was send them my footage so the reporting staff would know that a sitting congressman and his friend were enjoying a night out.
Regardless, I think I detected a hint of Schadenfreude in the air earlier.
Just a hint?
Oh, bad girl.
Well, it definitely got my name out there, but now I'm worried people are going to think I'm some sort of tabloid journalist.
People know that you're not a tabloid journalist. Besides, the Herald is a very respected news outlet.
I know, and I'd rather focus on pieces like my adoption story for the Lambview Banner.
Yeah. How's that one going?
I've interviewed a ton of people, and their stories are so fascinating. But I was wondering, could I interview you?
You know, I knew you were going to ask me this.
I wasn't sure if you'd want to talk about your history. I didn't want to put you on the spot.
Out of concern for my privacy?
Actually, I'm keeping all my sources anonymous. They're allowing me to share their stories, so I'm not using anyone's real name.
Good, good. Then you can avoid hurting anybody, inadvertently.
Exactly. But this is less about privacy and more about you. You never talk about your adoption.
No, I don't. That's because I wasn't really adopted. I was switched in the hospital at birth. I had two families, so it's very, very complicated, But it's just kind of become part of who I am.
Are you sure this won't open up old wounds?
Well, I think I can do this. I think I can talk about this now with you, yeah.
Okay. Why don't we start with you telling me about what it was like when Grandma Leslie entered your life?
Okay, when she entered my life, well, I didn't know anything about her, I didn't understand who she was. I just knew that I had this really great connection, to this woman who was a stranger.
Do you think the Vinings saw it?
I guess that's possible. I don't know. I don't. But anyway, eventually Leslie told me that she was my mother. You know what? I remember that moment. And in that moment, I felt a sense of relief, because it all made sense. This ease that I felt with this woman and this connection that I had with this total stranger.
And what was it like building a relationship with your birth mother?
Well, I guess I thought that it would be easy and it would be natural,
But it wasn't.
No. No, it had its own challenges. As a matter of fact, there was a period of time there where I just didn't want to have anything to do with her at all because it was just too much. I don't know. I didn't want to hurt my mother. What happened was I eventually just ran away from home. Yeah, I was very young. I was only 14, and I joined a commune. Yes, I know. Your mother did that. It's crazy. It was Rick and Leslie who found me, though. And it was Rick. Rick pulled me aside, and he explained to me that my mother made all of her choices about me based on love for me. And then I wanted to talk to her again. Or actually, I wanted to listen to her. And then I did, and things got better.
Did you ever wish that you didn't know any of this?
There are still some times to this day that I find myself wondering, oh, what would it be like to have had a normal childhood? I love my mother. I loved both of my mothers. But I couldn't imagine my life without Leslie in it.